And so I welcome thee back. I need to find myself a proper intro phrase. I mean, every cool YouTuber has one. While I've had mine for a while, the whole greetings and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dicklefuck and all that, I feel like it's redundant to just state your name every time you start a video, even though, well, I mean, I might get a new viewer at some point, so I mean, I should introduce myself in some way, but I don't know. In any case, we're back in Pokemon Leaf Green. Nothing too fancy today, just stuck in a very difficult situation. Not a real life difficult situation, Pokemon difficult, in the sense that I have to face up, square up against my rival, my nemesis Tramus up here. And the fact of the matter is, I'm slightly worried that he'll kick my ass and turn it inside out, which is just not desirable. So what I should be doing, instead of running around in circles, is... Here's the problem. I think you get cut up here. I'm not sure, but I think that's how it works. And if cut is up here, then I have to face him. I'm frightened. I'm hoping cut isn't up there, but it probably is. This makes a whole lot of sense. Slowbro, withdraw! No, that's wrong. It's so hard to control Pokermans. Well, if you're gonna withdraw him from the tree, maybe just move away from the tree. Is what I'm thinking. You know, what I should have done before starting this episode is probably figuring out where to get cut. So, let me actually do that. Hang on. Alrighty, sorry about that. Turns out I was completely correct. I have to go up here in order to get it. But I don't have anything that can fight a flying Pokemon. And at this point, Trimus's Pidgey, or maybe it's even Pidgeot at this point, is gonna kick my ass because I have grass and fighting in my team and nothing else. Holy shit. Speeds up. What's that all about? That's weird. Okay. Really know what to do about that. Well, it seems we're left with one option, and that is to face him straight off. And there is a possibility of winning here. Let's see how that turns out. You're still struggling along back here. I'm doing great. I caught a bunch of strong and smart Pokermans. Here, let me see what you caught, Burgundy. He stopped being British a few weeks ago. I don't know how he did it, but I've spoken to him and he's not British anymore. Quite impressive if you think about it. So here's our major problem, and hopefully this will work. Thank you! I think. Wait, I still have to kill it, and I have nothing that can damage it a whole lot. Maybe I can just Leech Seed him and then switch and then kill him. This might be a greedy approach, but I think this could work. Because if he doesn't wake up this next turn, then he won't be able to one-shot my Mankey, and Mankey can just Mega Punch his ass. Which would be desirable. Maybe I can beat him with this. I'm gonna go with the Mankey. I'm gonna see if that's enough. Don't wake up. Stay asleep for just a little bit longer. Think about your fancy haircut. And it's Sand Attack, okay? This might mean that I miss Mega Punch, but it also might mean that I don't, and we win. I think this is the only problem. I can easily deal with this other stuff. Hey, thank you. Let's see what that does. Oh, that's a lot. And that's annoying. And that's not it. Ah, it's a little bit left over. Let's Karate Chop his ass. Oh, I still have Fury Swipes, I didn't even know. See, this is what I was worried about, and here comes the Gust. Aye. This is the kind of stuff, you know, oh yeah, but I still have Leech Seed on him, so it's fine. That means we should be in the green. Wonderful. Of course, there's fucking Charmeleon to think about, but we'll get around to that later. Abra. I don't think I'm very worried about Abra, but if he has Confusion, which he probably shouldn't have, because he doesn't get Confusion until he's Kadabra, right? I think that's it. And he should be Kadabra at this point, so they're just fucking with me. Well, that's... you're not... Oh well, I think this should mean we got this one out of the way. Yes, very much indeed. Thank you, Keys, for providing such excellent... I hate that. I hate people who say excellent. And ask and ashkily. I don't know. Maybe I'm not entirely sure what I'm talking about. Let's stick with this one. Let's square up against our ultimate rival. Ha! He hasn't even evolved it yet. What a loser. And you missed. Oh god. Oh shit. That's gonna hurt. Not as badly as I thought, though. That's not... You're being problematic. If it hits you one more time, you're not gonna die. Come on! There we go. And some leech seed, and we'll be fine. We'll be golden. We'll be beautiful. Neat! Stay asleep, and then I'll leech seed you, and then I might switch, or I might kill you slowly with my leaves. Should work. Should work just fine either way. Gonna heal up some from the leech seeds. Stellar commentary today. I'm not delivering. I don't feel like I'm delivering this very advanced bit of content for you. Oh shit. I'm reading my chat thing on the other monitor, and it seems my girlfriend has a fever, which is not desirable. We're gonna have, for the first time in forever... That's the lyrics to a Frozen song, I just realized. And me pointing out that I realized that further proves that I have watched that movie quite a lot. I'm sorry. But for the first time in forever, me and my girlfriend were gonna have a bit of a weekend together. Her parents are out of town, so we have the whole shebang to ourselves, which would be cozy. Still gonna be cozy, but I'm not looking to pick up a fever anytime soon. Although, admittedly, I wouldn't mind a fever at this point, because work is kind of an annoyance at present state. This turned out to be way easier than I thought, and there we go. Travis, you are a bitter disappointment. And I forgot to read what Trimus was conveying here. Invented the Pokemon storage system on PC too. Since you're using his system, you should go thank him. Well, I better get rolling. Smell you later. And all honesty, the rival... Oh yeah. I feel sorry for you. No, really, you're always plodding behind me. So here, I'll give you a little present as a favor. A fame checker. You can... Oh god, that's just like you, isn't it? You can check how popular you are. That's meta, in a way. So yeah, let's actually go about getting cut this episode, seeing as it'll be quite the short episode otherwise. And I haven't really said anything of value, which is something I rarely do ever. Some valuable information. Exercise, kids. If you feel like you're easily tuckered out and you feel a little tired all the time, exercise will do wonders for you. You'll feel even worse at the time, but do it regularly and your body will be happier for it, and your mind will as well. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I beat off trainers in the... Okay. The bug catchers kind of just... They become a nuisance the more and more you play. If you have something that can deal with bugs easily, it's quite useful. So if I, for instance, would be using my Sparrow at this point, I would actually very much appreciate these encounters. But seeing as I am not, because I'm looking to sell him like a piece of meat, they're just in the way, and all I can do to beat them swiftly is to spam Mega Punch, which I'm hoping to save for more challenging opponents. Maybe this will be enough. Yeah, more than enough. Just level 10s. You son of a cock! Okay, it should be fine. It should be just fine. There we go. I realized I actually have... I don't know if... I don't know, what the fuck am I talking about? I was thinking maybe this is a spoiler for later on in the series. How the fuck do you spoil a Pokemon series? Being as the game came out like 2004. And that's a remake of a 90s game. So yeah, no spoilers. I've randomized this playthrough so as to be able to evolve in possible evolutions without having to trade them back and forth because I can't do that. You know what? You know how I said that we were gonna get cut this episode? I lied. We're gonna beat this line of trainers. And again, I think that's how you get cut. I am very much just nailing this. And now I'm sipping water into your ear. And now I'm against a flying type, which is not desirable. But hey. Oh god, I pressed the wrong thing. That's annoying. Okay. Wait a minute, that wasn't... Why aren't fighting moves? I worry sometimes that I actually fuck this up by adding the randomizer thing. Because it seems to me... like flying type Pokemon should be strong against fighting type, but they're not in this one, and I think they should be, which is worrisome. But hopefully I'm just getting something wrong. Fury Swipes, do I need it anymore? I'd say I don't, but am I gonna use Focus Energy? Most likely not. Let's do it. It might be worth trying out at some point, and if it's not, then, well, too bad. Oddish! My team is hopelessly inefficient against a lot of stuff. I need to work on it. What I wanted to do was get a... I realized afterwards, in retrospect, that I should have gotten a Geodude. So, one, I could get a... something that works against grass types and flying types and psychic types, sort of. He's not good. Something that can fight grass types. I'm getting ahead of myself. And I'd be able to evolve him into a Golem, which would be pretty cool, because I've actually never had a Golem playing Pokemon, because when I realized that's how you get a Golem, people were kind of past the age of playing Pokemon where it was acceptable. You see, when you get past a certain age, you can only play Pokemon on your computer or alone in your room when nobody can see you. For a couple of years. Then when you turn like 18 to 20, you stop caring again, and you can do whatever the fuck you want. But that is the natural progression of playing Pokemon. There comes a time when you have to be ashamed of it. Even though it's a phenomenal game and it's very accessible at times where you would have nothing to do, like waiting for the train or for your life to take some proper direction. The from downtown, almost a little bit too real humor, that's the sort of thing I get down with. That is entertaining to me, though I don't think I'm an expert at, or very adept at applying it myself, but hey. Gotta take a shot once in a while. We're coming through this very easily, or very cleanly at least. Hopefully this won't be too long of a video. Maybe I'll cut some of this stuff out because it's hopelessly pointless. Then you have to go into the existential question of, is any Pokemon Let's Play pointless? And unless they're actually trying to teach you fucking math or physics in the meantime, then no, it is not pointful. No, then it is pointless. Pointful. I said pointful. I am very upset of how badly I've crippled my Bulbasaur, now Ivysaur, named Keys Onion. Because, I don't know if I usually do this. Maybe I keep Scratch a lot longer than I did this time around, because I am just... He's incapable of doing so much. Poison types, he's out of the picture. Or he's not out of the picture, but it's gonna take a hell of a long time to kill anything. Against flying types, he's sort of out of the picture. He can make it happen, but then again, it's risky and takes a long time. That should be the last one up there. And, yeah, just a lot of stuff. A lot of things that he cannot handle too well. This is some interesting stuff. He's not strong against fighting moves, I believe, because that would make fighting Pokemon very lame. Because their whole thing is that they fight, and if you pit two of them against each other and they're not very effective, then that would be quite stupid. Am I gonna get a Primeape here? Oh. Turns out I don't know shit. Congratulations, you beat off 5 contest trainers. You just earned a fabulous prize. Oh, a nugget. Holy shit, that's worth like 5 grand. But, by the way, how would you like to join Team Rocket? We're a group of professional criminals specializing... That's a very, what do you call it? Quickly escalating sales pitch. Are you sure? Come on, join us. I'm telling you to join us. Okay, you need convincing. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse. I'm gonna pit my shitty Pokemon against his clearly better Pokemon.
I'm fairly certain this guy couldn't have beaten the 5 trainer challenge, so why the fuck is he challenging me now?
Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. My Godfather impression is almost as horrible as my overall demeanor on YouTube from time to time.
Oh god. Seems like every other episode I have to apologize for everything I'm doing. It's not a good thing. The Godfather is fucking spectacular. To steer away from that horrendous experience. It's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, do so. Mega Punch is very useful. And he's out of there. Player defeated. Ah, you're good! I should have realized this by how you beat the 5 other people ahead of me who were quite honestly a lot better than you. With your ability, you'd become a top leader in Team Rocket. Come on, think of the opportunity. Don't let this chance go to waste. When you think about it, this should be an option. You should be able to join and just, from here on out, play a completely different game. That'd be really cool if you ask me. We're closing in at 20 minutes, so maybe getting cut a different time might be prudent. I'm gonna do that, actually. I don't like these episodes getting too long because it's a bit much to swallow, I think. Evidently, seeing as I can't stick to non-idiotic or cringy topics for very long. So, we'll get cut in the next episode. At least we kicked Tramus's ass this time around. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and thank you very much for watching. Penis.